Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. It's coming your way and the universe is speaking to you. I have a special message for you today and I hope this video has found you at the best possible time. Firstly, my wish for all of you is may you become more wiser, prosperous and successful than the day before. This is a message about luck. Somebody just asked me what luck truly is, because often we may hear that somebody was born under the lucky star and somebody is always, experiencing lucky things, and many of us may find ourselves like luck is just not on our side. So there's a vibration which to many people seems like lucky vibration, and you can plug yourself to that vibration, and as soon as you plug yourself there, you start meeting synchronicities, you start manifesting things much faster, you start meeting people which are just showing up in your life with the right insights, with the right information, with just the right things which may help you maybe to guide you on your path. And sometimes you can find just the right videos through the right people, and that's where it feels like we are plugged to that lucky vibration. But before we go into that, I want to remind you that you need to give things time. We need time so the realizations may sink in. We need time to heal. We need time to gain greater understanding over something. We need time to gain or to create wider picture or wider perspective over how our life is right now and why it is the way it is right now. Just because you don't see it instantly doesn't mean that great things aren't on the way. Be patient and be faithful. Keep your trust into the process. So, my friends, the vibration of luck is when we create and awaken our internal state of being, where we just trust and surrender to the process of following our dreams and doing something which at the first place feels healthy for us, feels beneficial for us, and feels meaningful to us. And if we can find that whatever we are doing is creating a positive impact on the world around us, that's where we are plugged to the vibration of luck. It just means that when you start working more out of your heart, you start doing things from your heart, you start talking from your heart, you start acting from your heart, you start helping from your heart, you start creating from your heart, you start living from your heart, you're plugged to the vibration of luck. And important thing for many people which may find themselves, maybe that's you, which may find yourself like at the places or in the states where you just say that luck is not on my side. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Remember, as I said before, don't let instant gratification make you forget how much is already happening in your favor. If you look back, if you reflect your life a little bit, you may recognize that many lucky things happen to you. And lucky things are not just lucky things. Those are the things which are the best for you. And maybe at the present moment or at that moment, when you've experienced it, you saw it as a great challenge. You saw it as something hard to deal with. But now when you look back, you see it like luckily it happened that way for you, so it put you into a different path, or it opened your eyes, so now you can see things more clearly, so now you can know whom to trust and whom not to trust, so now you can know when to open your heart and when to be more patient, or when to be just, you know, with yourself, or when not to trust certain people, or you know, whatever it is. If you reflect your life, you may recognize that things are always happening in your favor. But sometimes it just doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it feels like bad things are constantly repeating, and we are like under a certain curse, and things are always just happening against our dreams or whatever it is. And that's where we need to pause ourselves, and we truly need to ask ourselves what the universe is trying to tell us, what the universe is reminding me of, because the universe is always speaking to you. The question is, can you listen to it? Are you able to pause yourself right now to such a degree that you can hear the whispers of the universe? And it means that you pause yourself and you ask your heart what the present situation is trying to remind you about. Is it time to make changes in your life? Is it time to stop accepting that others decide what's best for you and that you should follow without question? Is it the time, my friends, that you just stop accepting that others decide what's best for you? Maybe it's a great time that you step onto that greater level where you decide for yourself what's best for you. And that's where you start walking a different path. That's where you start tapping deeper into your free will, and you decide, okay, that's best for me, let's try it out. Maybe you will fail. Maybe you will see that you are not right, but you will never know until you try. That's why we need to try different things to see what feels better and what is truly meant for us. That's why deep inside we feel an urge to try new things, to do new things, to experiment, to create, and to explore. Deep inside we are, you know, this kid-like explorers. We like to explore new things, new aspects of life. And if you're constantly following other people's opinions about what's best for you, you may never recognize what's meant for you. And that's truly powerful. So at some point you need to recognize that only you can know for yourself what's best for you. And once you start walking that path of curiosity, when you start researching what feels right, what inspires you, what awakens more love within you, what awakens more of that creative energy within you, you will plug yourself to the vibration of luck. And you know that beautiful quote from the book of Alchemist, Paulo Coelho, who said that when you know what you want, the whole universe conspires to make it happen. So when you know what you want and you start researching with curiosity how to get it, how to create it, you start, you know, plugging yourself to unknown parts of life, to unknown aspects of life, and you start, because of that, you start doing new things. And that's where you connect yourself to the vibration of luck, and lucky things starts happening to you, because the universe is supporting your curiosity. The universe is supporting you to be a researcher of yourself, to be a scientist in your life, to recognize why you are here, what is your mission, what are your gifts, what are your talents. So keep it up with that research, because often we may find ourselves drained out because of our work, our job, because of people around us. Maybe you find yourself around many what we call toxic people, because of your toxic habits and toxic thoughts, which are byproducts of your past and your childhood. Because of all of that, you may feel a lack of inspiration to do something which would be really good for you. And that's why we need to truly make that brave step and step out of it. To firstly become more aware of who we are, what's our identity, why we're thinking these thoughts, why we're constantly repeating these habits, so we can change them. And to change a certain habit, we firstly need to become aware of it. Then we need to admit, yes, we are doing that. Yes, it's not healthy for me. And yes, I'm willing to change it. And then, in order to change it, we need to start developing a new habit, a healthier one. And in order to do that, it requires to put a certain effort into that work and consistency, and to be consistent at something. Many people quit. To be consistent at something, you need to develop that self-motivation. And self-motivation means that doesn't matter what is outside of you, you will inspire yourself to do what you know that is right to do. And that's where you will again plug yourself to the vibration of luck, and lucky things will start happening to you because you're doing something which is really good for you. And that's where I will say to you, keep it up. Keep it up, because that's what I did, and lucky things started happening to me. And nowadays I can say, like, every single day lucky things are happening to me, because I know how to plug myself to the vibration of luck. And I can tell you, do things from your heart, not just from your mind. Mind can help you to understand things, but heart will help you to feel what's right. Heart will tell you what feels the best for you. And learning how to work from our hearts, it will help you to develop that greater awareness over your divine compass, intuition. Also pay attention to people in your life. That's through people in your life, the universe is speaking to you. Sometimes you can hear people around you may see gifts inside of you which even you are not aware of. Sometimes people may say to you, you are such a good artist, you are such a loving person, you are such a kind person. Some people will say to you, you are so good with kids. Some people will say to you, oh, you are so good with plants. And you may think, yeah, those people are just kind to you, or those people, they're always like that. But if you pay attention to those words which are constantly repeating, you may recognize that that's where the universe is speaking to you and is reminding you of your gifts and talents. That's where your soul is shining. Some people just can see your soul, the parts of you which even you are not aware of yet. So pay attention when people around you are repeating certain words which touch you on that heart level. Many people may say some negative words about you as well, and those words may be repeating. Also pay attention to that, because that's where the universe is maybe reminding you what to stop doing. Stop being so angry, stop being so anxious, stop thinking so negatively, stop being so stressed out over the things which actually doesn't matter. Let go of those fears. There's actually magic in words, because sometimes we don't know how to help ourselves, but we always know how to help our friends, right? And your friends may often use words when they're speaking to you, which you may not know from where they come. And the answer is they come from the universe through them to you. So you would recognize what to do. And that's always what happens when we're talking with our friends. And sometimes there are glimpses of moments when we just start channeling a greater wisdom. We don't know where it came from, but it just came in the right time. How often it happened to you? So pay attention to people in your life and the words they are saying. Also, in your dreams, often you may experience reminders from the universe how to plug yourself to the vibration of luck. And often in our dreams, I can tell you one example from my past. Before I was doing those videos on YouTube, before I had that YouTube channel, I was dreaming that I have a YouTube channel where I'm sharing videos, and videos became viral. But I couldn't realize what kind of videos, what's the topic, what am I sharing with the world. I couldn't see that. I can't remember from the dreams, but that feeling stayed with me that I'm doing something on YouTube. And then about 2 years later, my YouTube channel started growing, and I've experienced that deja vu, you know, when you just experience that moment. Oh, it happened before, I saw it before. I had no idea what I will be sharing, what I will be talking about, or whatever, because I was not that evolved yet at that time, but I saw it in the dreams that I will be doing that. And often in our dreams, we experience things like that. And that's how the universe is communicating with you. Do that, and lucky things will start happening to you, because you're doing something which is not just good for you, it's also good for people around you, for the society, for the collective mind, and that's powerful. So when you start sharing something good things will just start happening to you. And that's really, really important to understand that. And again, there's another way the universe is speaking to you, through what we may call random signs around us. You know, sometimes we may drive a car and there's a random song on the radio which lyrics are just saying what we need to hear. How often you've experienced that? Or there's you know, we are driving through the city, and there's a certain ad somewhere on the wall, somewhere, and maybe there's with big letters, there's it's written smile, or be grateful, or you know, new opportunities, something like that. Even if there's a whole sentence, your eyes will catch just that what you need to hear or what you need to know. Just smile or dream big, or you know, whatever it is, or it's coming. You catch just what's important to you. And that's how the universe is speaking to you. So pay attention to this tiny, small signs, which are actually always all around you. But if we are not opening ourselves up, we may just miss all the wonder which is always present. So, my friends, to plug yourself to the vibration of luck, start tapping deeper into your heart, start expressing it, do more things you love to do, be curious, be like a kid, and explore your life. Be like a scientist of your life. Explore what is not serving you anymore, so you can let go of the toxicity in your life, and you can do more things which is uplifting you. So you may shine brighter, and brighter you shine, more you feel good about your life and about yourself, and more you feel self-dependent, and more you think about yourself as you're, you know, a great person, as you are a beautiful soul, as you're wise, and every single day you are getting wiser, as you're prosperous, as you're successful. Doesn't matter where you are, what kind of environment is around you, what kind of things you have. It's your present situation. It may change, it will change, and it is changing. But with your vision for the future, you're directing yourself, like where you're going. So, my friends, pay attention to the science around you. Don't be so hard on yourself, but rather let go and connect yourself more often with that flow of life which we experience when we are creative, when we are curious, when we are playful. And also take time to rest, take time to just rejuvenate, take time to go into nature, to meditate, to heal, to release the tension. And you will see more lucky things will just start happening to you. So today I'm also sharing with you my latest painting called Luck. You see ladybugs, which are nature's science of luck. We see a Jupiter, which is also from ancient Greek mythology, known as the planet of good luck, fortune and expansion. So I hope this painting can uplift your spirit a little bit, remind you that all of you are born under the lucky star, and luck is a choice. To feel lucky is a choice at the first place. We may just wake up and say, oh, today I feel so lucky. I feel so lucky that I have a chance to experience another day. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings and power. Have a beautiful day, and till next time, one love.